Alright, looks like we're up and ready to go.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Okay, we're ready to begin, or I guess continue rather, Megaman X4 from where we left off way long ago. And the Wi-Fi is way better now, so it looks like, as far as we can tell, everything's working really good. And we are now at 1080, so really good. Here we go. Yep, looks like everything is working. Load previous data. Nope, that's a different one. We're on data 3, that's right. Data 2 was my first one that we did. Let's say, we didn't get that far.
Brave soldiers of Repliforce, we have all been wrongfully judged as mavericks by the humans. We cannot suffer this indignity and live in disgrace. We will build our own nation of Reploids. But remember, this is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators. This is about our liberty and security. We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids, our own utopia. Let us forge onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce.
I too share the general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice. Let us fight valiantly, with courage and pride, without fear, for we are the Repliforce.
The most powerful army in history! Yeah!
The General has finally taken action. And now, my Maverick Hunters, what will you do? I'll be watching closely from here on out.
Iris, what are you doing here? My brother's Colonel sold the coup. I know. Please don't fight against them. This must be some kind of mistake. They've occupied several cities already. As a hunter, I must stop them. Zero. I must go now. So that red spider. We kind of things before, so I'll skip all that. So, let's see here. Now, honestly, I kind of forget who I like to start with first. I usually start between either Wet Spider or Frost Walrus down here. Wet Spider's actually kind of easy in my opinion, so we'll start with him. Let me make sure all my controls are exactly how I like it, because I played with it a little bit last time we were on. Option, saver, dash. Yeah, that's what I wanted. It's dash. It's that R1 and circle, because, especially because I don't go back too much. I don't. Weapon select L can be the weird one at circle. So I'm gonna do that. And of course, here would be one of the X capsules for anyone who wants to play on Megaman X. Yeah, Zero's definitely a lot less annoying than X in this game. Like, I don't think they could have done much worse for X in this game. Maybe they're not giving him a voice, especially because they gave him a female voice. It's definitely not X. I guess I'm really spoiled by Mark Yappa. He's the best voice of X. I mean, there's just no comparison. He's just that good. So, on we go. Part 2. These are the real murder hornets right here. These things are just annoying. Oh. I can't destroy that. I forget what weapons do. I can destroy that. Yeah, I'm a little rusty at this game. It's been a little while, but I'll know it when I see it, put it that way. But there is a special weapon that takes to destroy that, but it's not particularly important. It just helps with being able to reverse a little. Oh. Goodbye. There we go. Beautiful boss shatter. So the trick with this guy, you'll see really quick, is that it's just a bunch of slice and then dash away. Ah, Zero, I've been expecting you. Spider, you work for Repliforce? Yes, I lead a renegade unit now. There's still time. Call off the coup. No, I know where my loyalties lie. So you've chosen death. So here's the trick. You want to avoid these spiders, the spider web. You just need to jump and dash away. You need to arc it like that, because it'll try to follow you. You need to, if you arc it just right, jump at the last second, you can evade it, and then it can't make a sharp enough turn to step you anymore. But you can see, as you can see, it can almost do a full circle, or at the very least a hemicircle right there, so you gotta be careful. And it doesn't do a particularly lot of damage, but what it'll do is that it will trap you, and I'll probably mess up here very quickly, and you'll see what happens, but you just need to, just don't get hit by them because it's really annoying. The first bit, maybe half to two-thirds of his health, this is all he does, he disappears in different areas, so you just need to look out for whenever he drops down. As you can see, the rustling leaves indicate where he'll drop. Okay, now he's doing this part where he's just going to move freely on this web, and drop some spiders. And I took a few hits from the saber, and I almost got hit there. Yeah, he does a lot of damage if you touch him, which makes his spider web even more dangerous, because if he grabs you, it'll do the little damage it does already, and it'll trap you, so then he can hit you. And okay, and the spider hit me. Okay, see, you just want to keep moving around quickly to get out of it. And he's done. So we get to learn our first weapon of Zero.
You won, but you did.
And all of Zero's words are in Japanese for his ability. SM button on the ground. Lightning attack. Effective against distant enemies. It's basically he just does a stabbing motion. So yeah, we definitely want to save. And yep, I'm not too worried at all that I'm not getting like any of the items right now. I'm going to do that, especially once we complete everything, because some items you have to use. You have to use abilities you get from the bosses in order just to reach them. So we're gonna do Frost for Walrus next. This one's also a pretty easy boss. He's a little irritating with a few of his attacks, but honestly, I wouldn't say he's any more irritating than a web spider.
Ready.
And like here, for instance, there would be an item we can get up there, but we can't reach that. I think I've tried before. Maybe I should reach it. I don't think it's possible for Zero to reach it. So, at least not yet. You will eventually, but right now we can't. There's another one right there. We'd have to use the weapon that we get from Magma Dragoon in order just to reach it. And since we don't have it yet, we just leave it. We'll have to come back to that eventually. There's a 1-up. Nice and colorful on this thing. There we go. You don't want to try to go up the slopes of these parts because you'll just slide right back down. You have to jump over the slope every time. I just could point out, to gain the stage, you see Blizzard Buffalo from X3 encapsulated in ice. And yeah, they throw in a few Easter eggs here in a previous game like that. It's pretty nice. I do like it when they throw back to previous games like that. So we got right there is Joe Penguin from X1. That one's probably my favorite Easter egg from this level, right there. So this thing, when you strike it, it'll turn to a fist, and you can't attack it. It'll get shaped. Okay, here he's about to crush the ground. You just have to evade the last second, and then it just drops those spikes. Those spikes won't kill you; they'll just do some damage. And he'll also charge you like that. I didn't see it coming. You gotta wait as soon as you see him dash away. Don't be moving before, otherwise you might get yourself into the wall when you dash. Okay, this one he goes crazy. Okay. There we go. Oh, and that's again that part. You have to shoot little parts. Oh! Okay, I didn't think he would kill me one hit there, but... Okay, try again. Yeah, you got me again. Okay. Try again. Here we go. Ah. Gotta get dash underneath it, I guess not. Not making And that... okay, I'm not sure how you're supposed to jump over him there. Definitely go up. Down. Not good. Yeah, he... I think the trick is that you actually don't want to attack him when he's going all frantic like this.
Ready.
And I'm down to 0 lives. If I just get past this, I'm not too worried. Because the thing about this game is when you die with all your lives gone, you start at the beginning of the part you're on. So we're still on part 1, so we have to redo all of this. But once we beat this guy, we start part 2. And so if we die then, it doesn't matter. We'll just restart part 2. That's not a big deal. X5 and X6 are even more lenient. In fact, if you die, you just if you run out of lives, it doesn't really matter. You just go back to the last checkpoint as if you just lost 1 life rather than all your lives. The only thing that's really helpful about that, if you can even call it helpful, is that if you want to go back to the title screen or stage select screen, for instance, you can do that much more quickly. Yeah, exactly that. Good. He had me where he wanted me. Okay. Yeah, this time I'm just gonna focus on avoiding him. Yeah, that's the trick. You don't want to attack him today. So now we proceed to part 2. So now it doesn't really matter if we die. But I don't plan on dying for the rest of this part. So of course, I guess you never really plan to do. There's a special attack I forgot to show. He just does an impaling move. And it does a lot of damage. The only problem is it takes a little bit of build up, and of course, you're immobilized while you do it. So you have to be really careful when to use it. So there are a few items we can get here. We're gonna go find them. I think there's one of these. Yes, the weapon head. I feel like there's another one down here, but let's go look. I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get the rest in front of me because this one I'm just not as familiar with in terms of where everything is. Come on. No, it looks like that's it. So it's just the weapon. And then of course there's all the parts in this one. There we go. Okay, that bird that you saw there flies around and glows. You want to kill him very quickly as soon as you see him. And I really cut it close. If I had waited, like, literally maybe a half second longer, he would have frozen this entire part of the stage here. It's like this little small segment about the size of the screen and a little more. And then everything becomes icy. And then enemies are also turned into ice blocks. And they can hurt you if you step on them. So you want to avoid that. This one's hard, especially with Zero. Here we go. It's not a big deal, but it does help a little bit if you can just avoid it entirely. Okay. Here we go. I need a word with your boss. A moment of your time, please. Well, you're not the boss, but you're the boss of this area, so you'll do. But I'm here for your general. What's that blonde kid up to? I don't have time for you, Junior. Hey, shut up and fight already. Oh, that does it. You're going down. In all fairness, I mean, Zero's a little bit of a jerk with him. He's like, just shut up and fight. But in all fairness, Zero, this guy just called him Junior. Okay, that weapon does not work on him at all. Do not recommend that. Just use your saber. Which honestly is one of the best things to do for almost every single one of Zero's enemies in this game. You just want to use your saber. Unless it's like their special weapon weakness. And of course only it's for a few bosses. This is one of the good points. So launch goes in the air, and if he hits them, we can also make them split into ice. And they'll hit. Now he's done 8. So actually, I think he's gonna split. No, they don't. Okay. One of the other things I'll do is split the ice, but. This is what it'll do. You'll hit that, except I just hit it before he could. I didn't realize it would break that easily. I thought it took a little more punishment than that, but alas. Here he goes again. Wait in front. Get it. There we go. If he hits it, it'll split in smaller fragments that will do a little bit of damage. Oop. Wow, that's close. And he's done. See? Pretty easy. Honestly, I probably should have done him first, but his weapon will not hurt Web Spider, though. At least not very well, so it wouldn't have mattered, really, either way. Except I do have a weapon tank container, but the weapon tank container does not help Zero very much. If I'm not mistaken, he actually only has one ability where it matters. If another Japanese name, very difficult to pronounce. Down an SM button while jumping. A dive attack. Effective against surface enemies. Yeah, it's actually pretty effective. SM, I believe, is just referring to, on the PlayStation, it's the square button. It's just your normal melee ability. Or then, of course, X would just be your X Buster. So yes, we're going to save that. So we're going to continue. So that's 2 down. I'm actually going to do something a little weird. I'm going to go after this guy next. I typically would save him later, but because I know Web Spider's weapon is effective against him, I'm going to do it, because if you don't have his weakness weapon, this guy is very hard. But if you use it, the ability he's prone to, it does a lot of damage, and he is pretty easy to take down. So we're going to go after him next.
Ready.
Ready. I'll demonstrate cross-flawless weapon pretty soon. Simple. Oh no. Miss. Good. I haven't had a great chance against the weapon yet, but a few chances are coming up here. Okay, now this boss, this mini boss, if you don't take him right, he can be really tricky. But if you watch as I do this, it's easy. What I'll do is attack this one, and then I'll use that as the web spider ability. It does a lot of damage. And I just keep going down the line. Just wait, and then dash, and do it. And notice you want to start you want to press the button for the weapon before he just comes up. Like when you see him finishing the spike right before he jumps, that's when you want to press the button to activate it, so then you're going to count for the build-up. So by the time he springs up in front of you, you've started your attack, and you'll maximize your damage. There we go. That's good. That's good. Whoa! I'm a little worried now because I gained 0 lives, so this is a bad time. Okay. There is a life up there. I'm going to attempt to get it, but I think it's better if I have to double jump to try to get it. But, okay, we did it. The double jump is an ability you get from boss. Instead of getting a weapon, you just get the ability to double jump, and it would have made that tremendously much more easier, but alas, we did it. Avoid these things, they will kill you if you get them. Try to trick you every now and then. If you even touch them, it will kill. I think it kills you, or just does a lot of damage, I can't remember. But if they crush you, it will kill you, so beware. And if you get even close, so like if you're even borderline, like almost about to get crushed, it will count it. The game is not very generous with that. Okay, I think likely for us that there is a I think there is a max which I don't have it. Okay, so just gotta survive these things. Okay, it's not a max one, but it's enough that I think we can do it for this guy. I hope so. Because this guy is annoying if you spend too much time with him. He sounds like Mickey Mouse. You made it this far. I'm impressed. You interested in a real challenge? Who's your commanding officer? Never mind that. It's time to fight. Okay. We can stop his doubles by using his useless weapon, which is very nice. And of course, like that. Back him a little bit here while he's up there. This is a good way to pin him down. Just keep spamming this over and over. And I missed. Okay. Watch out for the double. Just go for the 2, and there you go. His double would be glowing, and his double will not take damage. Oh dear. Ah! Should have protected there, but I didn't. I was too stupid, and now I'm paying for it. Oh dear. Really just put him into a bind. Like that. Then he's stuck. You can't do anything. No, not yet too soon! We're dead. Probably. Do this, if I take my time to do this right, this will work. There we go. I don't know which one's him. Oh my gosh. Okay. Take this time, we're okay. Take my time, I'm okay. Ah, yes! That was way too close for comfort. Especially because I do not want to have to redo this second fight again. Okay. So that's the third boss down. Huenmu. With the correct timing, higher and further jumps are possible while airborne. So I get the double jump again. Huenzan may be effective or activated while attacking in the air. And you also get a mid-air attack, so that makes your mid-air slicing much better. So we'll test that out pretty soon. So that's those. Okay, and hang on, let me do this really quick. Okay. Onwards. So, I don't want to attack next. Definitely not him. He's last. He's the hardest of them all. He's also pretty annoying. forget what his weakness weapon is. I think it's supposed to be from Split Mushroom, if I don't remember. But I know his a weapon that we get from him is useful for him. Although Zero doesn't get a lot of shots because it's the only one that has limited weapon ammo, but it does do a good amount of damage against him. So we'll do him, then we'll do him. I forget what his weakness weapon is too, but still, he's hard even with his weakness weapon. So we're gonna attempt this one, and also by attempt, there is a way to get secret stuff from the stage, which includes a heart container, but the problem is you have to do it in a certain amount of speed, and I'll explain that as I do it, because it's very interesting. So, right here, we have to try to do this as quickly as we can. Don't get hit by those yellow things, because it brings down your score. If we do this second enough time, and we... okay, it doesn't bring down your score, but it does slow you down tremendously. Hurry up. Okay, we made it. If you see hurry up, and then if you see a down arrow after the hurry up, then you go down a rank. But if you do it, even when you see hurry up, as long as you don't see that down arrow, which looks like that one, if you don't see it another time, then you get an S rank. And S rank gives you the best possible outcome. Which, one of those I know is a heart tank. So just do a lot of dashing, a lot of jumping, and be very careful. And that's the heart tank. And I feel like there's also a weapon tank, but I'm gonna have to look over the list, and we'll probably have to come back to this stage later, because this is a very hard one to do. Oh! Spin the D-pad as much as you can, and I'll definitely spin the C, and I'll watch it. Go. And a little warning, you cannot do a double jump if you dash, so be careful. No, we're not gonna make it, Yeah, okay, we got Meg, unfortunately. Yeah, oh well. Okay, we're moving on to part 2. This one's not as stressful because there are no time portions of this one. Okay. But there is this whole thing about reversing gravity, and this gets really weird, so... And I think I already messed it up, because you don't want to go that. You don't want to do that. Oh well. Get the damage? There we go. I'm supposed to reverse the Here you are. Some places you have to. Like that. Excuse me. Again. There it goes. Boss sugar. Okay, so his weakness would be Soul Body, which is what you get from the Split Mushroom for X. I'm impressed you made it this far, but you can't beat me. Get ready! Quick and to the point. And here's the thing, you don't get an actual weapon from doing it with Zero. Like, you just get the spin attack, and it doesn't really do that kind of damage. This guy's just annoying. Ah! I don't have a set. No, I don't. Yes, I don't. We're gonna lose this first one, but hey, we did come in with limited health. Oh! I would've gotten away there.
Ready!
Okay, let's try this again. Hi there, you're annoying. Just go away. It's better than move, like be walking than dashing soon. There we go. Good. Okay, that was not expected. That didn't work. Trying something over here. I was trying to see if I can attack him like as I leap like that, but that didn't work. If I can do that, that one would work. I did some damage. Okay. Go ahead. There we go. You just gotta be really patient with this boss. Now this is the most annoying part, when he fires his missiles. Yeah, it's very hard to avoid me! Yeah, I'm gonna die. Yep. Well, means part two all over again. Okay. There's a way to doing it, and I need to get warmed up to doing it again, because it's just annoying. This time we're going to ignore the script. I lied. This time, no, you can't. You have to take damage. Oh, dear. Did I hit the switch? Alright, let's see. Go again. Okay. Ah! Not that poorly. Oh, goodness, he appeared in front of me. So, we do have to move it. You want to lead it to you. That was that one. I honestly thought that frame when I actually heard it. Okay, lesson learned. Here we go. Yeah, this is an annoying boss for sure. I'm not sure who's worse, him or Magma Dragoon. It's gotta be between those two. Especially because this guy, you don't get to actually use a special weapon against him. Now, when you use a special weapon against him when you're playing with X, he's not so bad. Or if you just spam Nova spam the Nova Strike, okay, easy. But with Zero, no, this is a really tough piece. Oh dear, he did not. Okay. Nope. Really want to avoid his attacks because they're really dangerous. There we go. Why did he attack that one time? Again, he didn't. This is your one chance to do some damage. Then you just gotta get ready to evade. And don't count on doing damage again. Ugh! Whoa! Okay, they actually came and reached me thanks to back here after the last one. So that's nice to know. If you just survive this first few ones, you're okay. You just gotta stay far away from the last ones. Oh, my phone's getting sprayed. There we go. That's a good hit. Oh dear! You're way ahead of me that time. Okay. Okay. Come on. Oh. I'm amazed that one missed me, but I will take it. Yeah, they can't hit you at all if you stay this far back. Oh, he's doing it again. Oh! Ah! Nope. Oh my gosh. Okay, Okay, I'm sorely tempted to actually fight a different boss if I die again. Because I feel like I could use some more health against him, because it's very hard to avoid his attacks. And it's very hard to deal damage to him. Ah! Yeah, in fact, I think I will. I'll just go to a different stage if I die again. Because that's just annoying. And maybe I can also have better special weapons that, even though they may not be his weakness weapons, like, yeah, okay, yeah. I need more health and substance. And right now I don't have anything. Too early on the game. Okay, stage select. We're not putting up with that. Okay. We're gonna get Stingray. That would be the better one by far. Because he's annoying too, but he's not quite as annoying if you're just patient. And you don't have to be as patient as you do with the other guy, especially because the attack you get from Split Mushroom is much easier to use against him than it is against him. Now this is the annoying part though, this stage, because of how fast-paced all this is. You have to be really on your toes. And this level is very unforgivable. You mess up. Yep, and I already missed the heart. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and die just so I can get it again. Because I really want the heart too. So go ahead and die. It's very easy to do, so very easy to die. There, we're good. The nice thing is, even if we somehow run out of lives this time, it will keep that extra, that health that I got. I don't have to go get it again. I want to watch out for those platforms that are dark and have red on them, because they explode and they'll do damage. There's that here, there's that here. There we go. We're good, we're good. Be very hesitant to use your dash ability because it comes in handy a couple times, but if you use it prematurely, okay, what? Oh, I forget. It's on the dash button. If you use the dash button, as you see there, in a bad way or prematurely, then it will kill you. What I mean by that, of course, is that you'll get crushed behind a platform as the stage moves on. And the stage will move on to that, as you saw. So don't be hasty to use your dash, because it will kill you. That's actually Jet Stingray here. If you hit him and you do damage like I've been doing, the good way to do it is to use your dash. If you do damage against him, oh, I missed the energy tank. I'm gonna die. Because I really want that energy tank. If you do damage against him, as you see I'm doing, all it saves you is him chasing you and shooting you. It won't actually affect the boss fight, so far as I know. But I take every chance I can to do any damage against him, just because it'll just save me just that little bit of hassle that I'll have to face otherwise in this part of the stage. Ooh, there it is. Hi there. Die. No, I missed again. Okay, try again. And you have to dash. It looks like you can't try to shoot and then jump. You have to dash into it, and you have to do it like perfectly. Okay. Yeah, dash is the best way to kill him. If you dash into him once, it will destroy him. So that's nice to know. Makes it a little bit easier. So don't shoot those. Don't do what I did. Don't shoot those. Okay, that somehow killed him. I could not have done that if I had tried. Yes! We got it. Now, and that's the thing, trying to get the sub tank and fulfill this part of the mission is very, very hard to do. It might actually be impossible. I'm hesitant to say that because I don't know if the game creators are that bold to make something impossible after getting a special item, but it does seem, at the very least, very difficult, so be careful. Expect to do this more than once. Yeah. Not half health, I'm worried I'm about to get stingrays, but... Ignore it. Now jump, and you're good. This is the end of it. Oh, good. You get full health. And if you somehow manage to do all of that, not take any damage, you can use that to fill up the sub-tank you got, but I don't know how on earth you could do that and not take damage. Arrgh, he's still after me! Enough already! We settle this now! Yes, we do. We settle this now. Okay. I didn't have much time to be able to do this, but this is the best way to fight him. You want to just get underneath him and get ready to move. But, yeah, so do that, and you're safe as long as you're underneath him. There's this thing over. Yeah, okay. As you can see, it's very much possible to avoid him, but it's very difficult. And you have to, like, really expect it, and you have to know what you're doing. I recommend doing this with Hold the Saber against these guys. Okay, he's gonna dash into me after Raptor sucks him in you closer. Yeah! It'll come from either side. Sometimes I've seen it come from the other side, so I stay in the middle. So you only switch sides if you did that little thing where he makes a whirlwind, brings you close, and then dashes. Like here. After that attack, he could come from either side. I've seen him do that both ways, so just be ready. Oh, I forgot that he goes down. Okay, just hack into him. There we go. And we beat him in one try, so that's pretty good. Quite a breath of fresh air after Cyber Peacock. So now we get his ability. Tienshaku. Dash button while jumping. Maybe execute in the air. Yeah, that's all you get, air dash. Again, another time you fight a boss and you don't get an actual weapon. You just get an extra ability, which is nice, but it sucks that I don't get to use his weapon that would be useful against a boss, just like how X would. So it makes bosses like Cyber Peacock very difficult. Okay, cutscene time. Okay, not yet, but now there's this. I've got a message from Retroforce. Zero, I'll be at the Memorial Hall. Be there. Don't go, Zero, don't fight him. This is a matter of personal pride now. There's no avoiding this. I must go. And now time for some of the worst voice acting you'll ever hear.
Colonel! What? I'm disappointed in you, Colonel. Ah! What do you think you're doing? It's not too late. Stop the coup now. Never. If that's your decision, prepare yourself!
The animations aren't too bad. I just don't like the voice acting. It's really more the script than the actual voice actors themselves.
Very well then. I'll spare your life for now. But next time, there'll be no mercy.
Zero, please, don't fight with my brother. If you do, I'm afraid that one of you may end up...
Someone must stop Repliforce.
Zero!
So that was that. So we're gonna save. If you were playing as X, you'd actually have to fight him. Like, you would be there controlling, and you would have to fight him. But for Zero, it's just a cutscene. And of course, remember, you don't even get Iris in X's storyline. You get double, and he doesn't even appear in that part. Okay, so we've done that. Now, from what I've seen is that I'm using mmhp.net again for a lot of my walkthrough advice. He has a really detailed walkthrough setup there, so I definitely recommend it. Just like I've said in previous streams I've done before. So yeah, go ahead and visit that sometime if you want some more detailed information than perhaps what I can give you, which is mmhp.net. He's got some good stuff there. That's probably my favorite place for Megaman X walkthroughs, personally. And looking at what he said, is that he actually recommends fighting Magma Dragoon first and just using your lightning ability, and use Magma Dragoon's weapon against Cyber Peacock, which I can see. I thought about that earlier, but I wasn't sure if that would be really effective. I guess it's been a while since I've tried that. So we're going to go ahead and go and fight him. So let's go ahead and give that a shot. He's a really tough boss fight. There is a trick that makes his fight a little bit easier, but only a little bit. And you'll see that once I get there. I'll explain it once I show you, because you can't miss it if you detect it early on, and I'll show you what that is early on. But to anybody who has played this before and has played the stages before, it's when you get the right chaser. Not the right chaser, the right armor, and you can actually take that to the boss fight, and there's a way to do it. You may have actually seen it before, and you wondered, well, is it really worth it? It is, let me tell you, it is worth it. When you're playing as Zero especially, I almost say it's essential to fight him. I'm not sure how you can fight him otherwise. I'm sure it needs to be done by some really good players, but I'm not that good. I'm not even going to try to pretend I am, because he is really that hard. Hey. Okay. Nope, not yet. There's one strike of that, and that was good. Part 2 is a little tougher in some areas. Hoping the controls work well for today. Because if you're a little touchy with controls, there are some parts that okay, that's right armor right there. Of course, you can't jump in that one for seeing it. And the gray ones are always the enemy ones, and you can't, like, it's not like the other games, like Mega Man X1, where you can just jump into it. You can kill the guy and jump into it. You have to actually destroy him. And there are specific ones for you that you can use. And they're marked for X and Zero. Like, X and Zero. They're both red. You'll see one up here just a sec. Okay. Up this way, up there, I could probably just show it here. I bet I can make that jump, yes. Okay, so don't really need to actually destroy this, but whatever it is, behind here is where you get another Excalibur. This is the right one. You don't get your own health bar for this one. It has its own health, but it's a lot, but you don't get to get to track it, so you just have to hope you're not taking too much damage. So there's a trick here. Right armor is one of the things. Here you are, right at the boss fight. If you didn't take the right armor, you would have gone up and around just with yourself. But the right armor can't go that way anyway, but it could go on lava. It is immune to lava damage. Zero, it's really you. Why did you betray us? Answer me, Dragoon. I have no answer for you, my friend. Dragoon! So now we fight him. coat. Honestly, I almost don't even recommend trying to avoid any of the attacks for this one. Just keep attacking. Because the Hadouken is very hard to avoid, so just hack into him. Well, you still got it. I still use it. As you can see, I'm already about to lose it, so it starts shimmering, eventually it'll explode. There's no incentive to try to leave it early if when it explodes, just except when that happens. I'm gonna play this stuff. Now I think I can actually beat him. Oh my gosh, it didn't hurt him. But oh well. I thought so did some damage, but I guess not. He actually gets a special roll death suit. I wanted to defeat you. Then he appeared. He? Who? He told me he'd give me power. Only if I worked for Repliforce. What? I couldn't refuse the offer. Sorry, Zero. Dragoon! Oh, who could that mysterious person be? Oh, scary. Up an SM button on the ground. A powerful attack that burns enemies with flames. Scary. Some objects may be burned with this technique. Actually, in fact, it does do that. That's kind of hinting towards what happens to Frost Walrus. Okay, so I'm actually going to go back to Frost Walrus' stage and go get that heart tank that we couldn't get before. Which is right here. So, hey, there's Blizzard Buffalo, like I failed to mention earlier. So, let's go this way. I'm sorry, the SM button is the triangle button on this. I don't know why I said it's the button. So there we go. I'm gonna get that one up too. Okay, so now we can exit. You can, as you can see, I pressed the wrong button. You can escape a stage if you've completed it. You can't do that on a stage that you've not completed yet. Okay. So we're gonna continue. So, he recommends fighting Cyber Peacock with the flame attack. Honestly, I can see that. I think I could see how that would be effective, so hopefully with a little more health and a much better arsenal, I say much better, a better arsenal, we should be able to beat him. Okay, here we go. Now, it doesn't matter if we do this with best strength because I've already done it. It's what Matt, so just gonna do this just casually. But we did F strength anyway. Although it does help in this one because you do get a 1-up, which would be helpful, but not important. Not right now anyway. This one we already did the F strength on, it gave us a heart tank. And I forget what the other one does. I think it gives us, I think it gives us, energy tank, since we got the only weapon tank in the game. Bah! Thought I could have made that. Hurry up, doesn't matter, since we already done it. It's Frank. You really can't afford many mistakes. It is not forgiving. You have to just go through as quick as you can, and you really have to avoid as much damage as possible, which helps to avoid those yellow things, because while they don't get that much damage, they are time killers. They just take away time. Nope. I think we're gonna do it. Yes. Fairly easy, yes, Frank. Yes, it is an energy tank. Very helpful. Although I, of course, have not filled it, so it's not very useful right now. Not until it's finished. And I'm not going to take the time to try to grind through it. I'm not that patient right now. I don't think we'll need that much health against Cyberpunk. Maybe we will, but I'm not going to bother with it. Just going to go through, and however much I fill up, I fill up. Because you can get through that with it just requires a very precise combo. Oops. There we go. So now on to Cyberpunk. I'm wondering, is that you, Mizuki? The one guy who's watching? I'm wondering if that's you. If you're not Mizuki, well, hello there. And thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying this. So we've done this before. Oh! Okay, that actually... I did not know that worked. How did I not know this? I thought a different weapon was what stops him. So this actually breaks him up. You can't do anything. Oh, there must be miss. But other than that, that little bit of hell. Oh dear. There we go. It's pretty easy now. Very easy. Much easier now. It's almost not even a fight. But I will not complain, because he really bugged me earlier. Bye-bye! Okay, so we did all that. So this is the weapon that can be used to destroy Storm Owl. Giga attack button on the ground. The ultimate special attack that channels all stored energy into one blast. Use this move selectively as it consumes energy. Yes, it is the only ability for Zero that requires energy. Okay. So let's continue. So we'll do Storm Owl next. Storm Owl. No, I might be able to be S4 in the stream. So as you can see, I have by far right there. You can destroy those blue things, but as you can see, they're not always the most effective. Fly. Oh. I think my right armor may have disappeared. Nope, it stays. Okay. No, no, no! Not sure what happened there.
Ready!
Yep. That's another nice thing about right armor, because it doesn't have health or anything like that. You can actually use it to shut since you don't actually. No! Yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna actually abandon the right armor at that point, because the right armor is way too cumbersome to take up there. It's a good excuse to, yeah, this thing is a dash, I know that it's really coming to try to take up there, so I'm not gonna bother. I'm gonna get out of it once we get over there, so I can avoid taking damage on 4. I really want that life up so I don't come back for it later. There we go. I was wondering if it actually would. That's good. Doesn't work. Ah! Let's go.
Ready.
What was that? Oh! Glad I could time that. Close! Very close. But oh well, we're not that far. Oh, nope! That was even closer. Because that match was defeated. And let's take damage so I can move on. There we go. Now, if you're able to go up there, which is very hard to do, but with X you can go up there and get the X-Buster part. This part's easy to do, it's a little harder with X. Too bad. They're wrong. Oh, this is the boss. Here we are. Why did you judge us as mavericks? Wait, stop the coup. No! We're justified in doing this!
Get ready.
Woo.
Get ready.
Woo.
Get ready. Get ready.
That's a good use for what takes to recharge things. As you can see, we don't have nearly enough energy to actually make it super effective in this guy, so we'll finish him off with other attacks. Ooh! I don't remember which ability I like to use best against him, but not that. Okay. Ah! Yeah, we'll Unless... Oh, I didn't even think. Oh well.
Ready.
Okay, good, we got that full again, but the weapon tank isn't full. Which I forgot that the, that adds you deal damage, or take damage, I wasn't sure which one. That energy tank refills for 0 specifically. I don't believe that that's at all for X.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
I think it's whenever you do that. There we go. That's going much better. Ah! Okay, yeah, it's as you deal damage. Yeah. Like 4 of them hit him at once, and it actually destroyed him. That wasn't too bad. Senkuha. Enhanced Z-Saber. You can cut enemy energy shots with your saber. Now, I don't know if this actually makes the damage of your saber a little bit better. I mean, it probably does. Maybe a tiny bit, but maybe not. But it does make your saber a different color. And it also, as it says, it allows you to destroy certain energy shots, but only certain ones. And I'm not even sure what all the rules exactly are for that. But there is some sort of general rule to it. Slash beast. Yeah, this guy is a beast. Just like the name. He is very hard. But as you can see, it's purple now. And again, I don't know if it does any actual, like, if it actually helps with dealing damage against enemies. It might. I would not be surprised, but I don't know that for certain. So that'd be a good thing to test at the end. There's one nice thing about Zero, except for, of course, that 1 Giga attack. It's nice that he can use all these abilities and stuff and never have to worry about energy. Because that is really nice. Especially because he doesn't get to use the special attacks anyway, because, like, as we've seen, 3 of the bosses don't really do much. One just gives you a double jump and rolling ability in the air. Another one allows you to air dash. And the other one just enhances your saber to deflect, not deflect, but destroy blaster shots. Which honestly I never really use. It's very quick like that. So it is nice to know that you can use all these abilities, like that. And of course, there's some things that Zero can just reach better than X, like they are whenever I was slicing through the wall and hitting that enemy. Only Zero can do that. X would have to wait and then jump through the beam. So this is a little harder than Zero, but...
Get ready.
Yeah. That's a lot of damage.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
I'll be on the exploding screen. Doesn't make difference, but...
Ready.
again. Ah. Super item in some games. I forget where the heart is. I know at least one of these. It might not be the previous one. I don't know. Yep. Oh. Unfortunately, we can't use the right arm, but the right slash. No, it doesn't want to do that. There it is. Here comes the worst boss ever.
You dare to attack my unit? I'm gonna enjoy fighting you!
I'm not. I'm gonna enjoy it when you're dead. Ugh. Ah! That attack. And the kick. Ugh! I don't want to wait and see what happens. It's going to need someone help right now. Okay, it could do that. But still. It could have. Slice, slice, slice! Ooh, okay. SM button while dashing. You can execute a powerful dash blade attack. Approach your enemy with Sepulga and perform a combo. That one I don't use too terribly often, but it's nice. Okay, so we have one more heart tank to get, and I believe it's on Web Spider. I'm looking at this right. Repliforce is at the space harbor. I have to go. No, please wait, Zero. I don't want to see you fight. Someone has to stop your brother. I'm leaving. Okay, so let me go through this really quick. Okay, so there's an EX tank I didn't get on Snow Base. Find the rightness wall you come to. Okay, so there's an EX tank on Frost Walrus. I'll eventually look into that. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one because I know that there is a heart tank here that I haven't done. I forget what the EX tank is even useful for, but it's the last thing to get. Yeah, I'm not as experienced in the 100% completion part of this game as I would like to do, which is part of the reason why this is actually a bit of a learning lesson for me, for you, but hey, there's one way to learn, certainly one really good way. Learn by doing. Yeah, I don't think they'll see that. They'll see the any more powerful. Yeah, I'll take it at all different. As you can see, I just demonstrated that one there. Again, I don't think it's terribly useful. It's nice to have, but I don't use it too often. It's just kind of there when I need it. It's definitely not my go-to ability by any means. It's kind of novel. Yes, it is. There we go. And that's all the heart containers, so we can leave. Save. So that's all the heart containers. Now, there's just that one little empty spot there, as you saw. That's for the EX tank. And I don't remember what it's even used for, so we'll find out. And I gotta remember where it is. Because I'm looking at the description here. I think it's just up here. I think it's as part of the possible. So no, it's not here. Looks like I think I'm in this area. Dropped it. There we go. Ah, and I messed it up. Oh well. That was comical, actually. As much as it was frustrating. Okay, so... I don't understand. Okay. Oh! I missed it. So, let's see if I can go back. Let's see what it is. I don't know if we can go backwards, but... Okay, yeah, we can't. Let's just escape from back. We'll go to your brother very soon, Iris. Just not yet. Let's go this way. Another one up. Another one here. Oh, here. No. Nope, nope, no, 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 no. After the first one, I think this is after this first one, climb the rightmost wall, I'm saying. So it's gotta be this, so that's it. Now, I have no idea what that does, but we'll find out. So save. In fact, I'm gonna look here. EX tank, what is this thing? Although it has the appearance of one, this isn't a tank at all. It's an item that gives you 4 extra lives instead of 2. Oh, okay, that's nice. So that's kind of useful. I wish I would have got it sooner. That would have helped for a few places. Anyway, off to the spaceport. Because we are now complete. Which this game does reward you for being completionist just a little bit, because you are actually more prepared to fight enemies like Sigma and Colonel and whoever. Oh dear, I almost... Okay, yeah, I did die. Well, hopefully that's not going to predict how the rest of this one will go. Okay. Couldn't sign up. There we go. Hello there, Colonel. I don't want to fight. Step back. I'm sorry. I can't let you through. Iris will be sad if she loses you. Don't be so presumptuous, Zero. Save until after you defeated me.
I'll show you no mercy. Now get ready!
And of course, if you play as X, this is a repeat fight. You have to do that fight twice in the game, but Zero only fights once. Yep. The nice thing is his dash actually goes through you. What I recommend is when you get this, it's too late. Just do that attack, so you can do some damage to him, and while you're doing it, you're invincible. So you don't have to try to worry about dodging. That's a very tricky thing to dodge. This thing's just jump for me. I'll just wait till he's done. This is double jump. Okay, is it too late? I don't want to die, so let's just do that. That's too late. I don't want to die, so I'm gonna use it. Impressive, Zero, but it's too late. What? Repliforce is left in space. Even if I perish, Repliforce lives. Colonel. Zero. Tell Iris that her brother died happily. Goodbye, Zero. Colonel! And he's dead. So we're gonna save. The game has been saved properly. Oh, she's going. They've left for outer space! Scramble all my counters. Iris, where are you? Iris! She left with them? No! Maverick Hunters, scramble! I'm on my way. Don't do this to me, Iris. Finally, left it.
Ready!
Oh. Yeah. And here, this scene right here is one of the giant reasons why playing as Zero is way better than playing as X. Otherwise, you'd be fighting double, and honestly, it's just boring. There's nothing really good to it. Iris! So you fought with my brother. I'm sorry. Then it's over. Everything. Wait, Iris, listen to me! Goodbye, Zero. Iris! Don't let her appearance fool you.
Okay.
I mean,
I'll
actually,
do it.
there's no way to let fool you because it looks like it. She is actually very hard. There is a trick to her. Every time you hit her, it doesn't actually do any damage. You have to get the crystal to expose. Which, as you hit her, it'll appear. And she also deploys those little drones as you damage her. This is the other way to let the crystal be exposed. You have to let her go on the offensive here. Yeah, double is actually kind of tough too, but here's the thing. It's just like, it's just boring. It's like, there's nothing moving about it. This right here, this is just moving. Zero's having to kill Iris. Yeah, spoilers? Is Iris gonna die? Maybe. Now she's defeated.
Iris! Iris!
Zero,
Hang in there, Iris.
please, stay away from Replophos. Let's live together. In a world where only Reploids exist.
It's a little late for that now.
Iris, there's no world just for Reploid. It's only a fantasy.
Yes, I know, but I wanted to believe it. I wanted to live in a world where only Reploids exist. With you.
Iris! 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 Ah! No, this isn't happening! There's no reason for me to go on. What? What am I fighting for?
So that happens. Again, not the best voice acting, but you know. And then Lucas Gilbertson, the guy who voices Zero in Megaman X8 and Megaman X Ambition, he actually redubbed the voice, like the part with, when he's fighting, that one cutscene with Colonel, way back. Okay. I don't remember which way's better. I think this way's better. So he did that one scene where you go to fight Colonel, you know, and he actually redubbed it with his own voice, and he also redubbed that one, and he did a way better job. He actually has it on YouTube. Just it's not even an official Capcom thing. He just did just for the fun of it, and because he doesn't really voice Zero anymore in this game, so. I guess what else does he have to do when it comes to Zero? Yeah, there are two ways you could have taken that. I did one of them. It literally does not matter which one you take. I feel like that one was easier, which just tells you how hard the other one is, but still. General, many died because of you. Those lives are on your conscience. Independence always has a high price. What about Iris? Did you forget about her? I have no regrets. Come on, Zero.
Show me your true power.
This is also another kind of pretty hard boss fight. No, there's no thunder. It is. Yeah, ooh, okay. I got out of that, don't know how. Again, this is another one you just have to be very patient. I actually don't remember exactly how best I could approach this one. I remember I developed a fairly good strategy, but it involves a lot of patience. You just have to be really patient. Yeah, I don't like this thing head on. Like this. It's too difficult. Quit doing that. Come on. thing is, you have to hit him in the head. The rest of his body is impervious. Yeah, see? I missed. He's very hard to hit. Ah! There we go. There we go. Good one. He's being very cooperative right now, and I'm not taking too much damage. Just a lot of patience. I forgot about that attack. I'm glad I missed it. Well, not see that coming. He's doing this again. Glad he did the other attack because it's annoying. That did something. Another attack, I just don't know how to hit him until zero. With X, again, with X, this is all fairly easy. This is not a hard fight with X. I mean, I say it's still not the easiest, but it's not that bad, especially once you have all the heart stairs in the game. But with Zero, this is a whole different fight. Like, you can't take the fight at all the same. Come at me! Nope. You ain't doing it. Come on. There we go. So now for the real fight. But not against him.
What is this? What happened? No, this weapon can't be working. General, what's wrong? Someone else is controlling it. Earth's in grave danger. It must be stopped. I'll handle this.
And so we just leave, General. So we did that. Okay, so you have to be very patient with me because there is a very specific way to fight this boss fight, and it's hard. So, I might die a lot. We'll find out. Let's go for one of my sub things. It did nothing. I have to say nothing, but it didn't do much. Okay, wait, I forgot about the boss fight. So, we've still got this to do. But, other than this, there's only one other boss fight. Who could it be? Who could it be? Oh, I had to start with the worst one. This is a nice little trick to see it behind them. And then I forgot to do that, but still. Two can do that, except you're impervious. He's impervious to two weapons, his own and Frost Walrus's. How interesting. He's dead, so on to the next. Web Spider! Actually, don't know if he has an elemental weakness. Does the flame one work on him? I don't think it does, but we'll try it. Not really. You're just better off using Saber. Yeah, much better off using Saber. Pretty simple. It's not too bad. Again, when you're playing as X, these are all easy because you just spam their elemental weakness or whatever, their weakness weapon. Just keep spamming it, and they will die very quick. Okay. Come on, get your big web. I don't know how I did that, but I will take it. Yeah, he's dead. No, it's kind of bad. Yep, secret. You want to there's not even you can with him. Or use it then. Take something like that. Woohoo! That was a good one. Yeah, can't do that. I don't want that. Got him. Who could this be? I'm betting I know who it is, considering the size of the stage. Oh, no, it's this dude. He's also not too bad now. Go. Very simple. Oh, who could this be? Yep. I think the flame attack works on him too. Yep. hated that. And doesn't work on second time, so don't do that. So use it once and then get away. Yeah. There we go. Oh, who could this be? Let's see. Yeah.
That was close.
What, were you worried? Like one of the transports away from there, how you go through the water like that, there's water displacement. Yeah. And I died.
Ready.
Well, now I'm full health, I might as well take him. Oh, right off the bat. Really? Okay. Sure. Whoop. Ah. Ah. No. Ooh. What? I pressed the button.
Oh, I hate this game. Almost out of lives. Ah! Stop that attack! Ah! No! Why did you destroy after the word? Come on! Ah! No escape from his attack. Ah! Oh no! No, 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 no! Ah!
Ready.
And I don't know if I run out of lives if I have to do all these bosses again or not, so here's hoping I don't. Here's hoping I don't run out of lives. Do not start. Okay. What? The one time I don't rush out, he doesn't start with it. And then he does it 2 times in a row. Oh my god! Look off that guy. Ah! Seriously, enough from you, boy. Ah! No, no, no! I can just see it coming, but nothing will get through because it doesn't even overstate it. It's like fighting him like discourages if you're getting close to him, but you have to get close. It's like, what are you supposed to do? You can't block that. You can't not. I'm not right. No! Dang it! Okay, please do not make me restart all these. I'm gonna have to start. No. Patience. Let's do them all, alright. Yes. Ah. We're doing you first. No. I hate Slash Beast. Enough with that attack! No! No! Quit that kick! Who in Capcom decided this guy does not get a weakness weapon? Whose bright idea was that? Like, seriously. You can't approach him! And how are you supposed to see this attack coming? Look at that! How are we supposed to see that coming? How? It was spending all the substance on this dude. I am not fighting him again. Yeah. Oh gosh. That was a nightmare. What's this guy here? Oh, actually, thing. And a split mushroom. If I do this right, he's not too bad. If I do this right. Big if. There we go. No! Man, I didn't do it right. die. No! Bye-bye. Oh, that was stressful. I like it how after I beat Slash Beast, like after I died to him all these times, and after we beat all these bosses, the next time I fight him, I get him done first try. Like, really? Really? Stressful. Yeah. I don't know if I jet speed really. That's almost full health. Yes. Okay. Turns out to fight Magma again. Oh, come on, why did it activate? Come on, really? Ugh. Whoa, I missed one. Okay.
It's not over yet.
Ah! Nope, I'm gonna die. No! No! Couldn't do anything!
Ready!
Come on! Give me a break. I'm so glad that the next two games that lives mean basically nothing. Like, they literally mean nothing. And I'm kind of glad that we're past the point in video games where the idea of having multiple lives I thought I was safe. That's close. Also a little close. Now.
Whoa, that's close. Ugh. Ugh. Ooh. Yeah, I think that's Magnus going up there. I don't know if I can. Oh, now I get more health. I don't really want to fight him either, but no choice. Okay. That's so satisfying every time, right?
Get ready! Get ready!
That wasn't too bad. I guess it's a trick. You just gotta let him get to you like that, or even go to him if you're on the lower level or whatever. And you could get all the attacks on him. I probably should have gone after Magma Dragoon, but oh well. Hey, this is a nice little way to get some health. Just beat this guy. No damage. Let's do it. What? Every time he's there behind me. Tried something there, it didn't work, but oh well. No big deal. Now's a good time to fight Magma Dragoon, but I think this is it, right? Yes. Okay. Behind them, but phew! Another special fight. I hope this live stream has definitely proven one thing for sure. A Slash Beast is the worst of this game. Yeah. What? Invisible hitbox. Ugh.
So now, time for the hardest boss of them all. Even worse than Slash Beast in a few ways. Oh, once they do that.
Good work, Zero. You're Sigma. So was you. Yes, simply brilliant. You even defeated Colonel and Iris. You made me do it. No, you wanted to destroy them. All you allow me to remind you that I was once the leader of the Maverick Hunters.
I almost misspoke there for a second.
What's our current situation?
Commander!
Where's that red Maverick that wiped out Garma's unit?
Inside. He's inside that door.
You may leave now. I'll take care of this personally.
By yourself, Commander?
I don't want any more of my people being sacrificed.
And again, this is a scene you would not see if you played as X. So more incentive for playing a Zero. Because the X games totally play with melee like this. I mean, the times I've actually fought Sigma is this.
Look, it's Commander Sigma. Incredible. Now I'm certain there's no one who's a match for the Commander. What?
Take that red Maverick to the repair center and call Dr. Kane. I wish to have that Maverick studied.
Commander, are you okay?
Silence!
Zero. You were a Maverick? What's your point? Are you that surprised? Ah, Zero. You're most impressive. Sigma, I will defeat you.
This is where things get a little messy because I actually don't remember exactly how to fight the second form the best. That is a good way, and then third form's even worse.
Dust.
First one's even easier though. Maybe. Ocean. If I don't miss. Just keep spamming this ability. Except for when it throws the edge, hold it, and just do that. Not get hit there. Ah! No? Jump high, that's good. I probably skipped this fight now because I tried thought the wrong way. So it's best you don't take any damage this time.
I've been waiting for you, Zero. It's time for us to settle this.
Okay, so the trick is, you want this hammer to get, you want to throw the hammer onto the wall. Otherwise, if it hits the ground, you're in trouble. Yeah, might as well just die. Here's the thing, if you run out of lives, you don't have to do the boss fight over again. The boss judges. You just redo the last whole part. And hey, I can also start building up my sub-tanks with this. Let's see if I can do it without sub-tanks. Maybe it's a little bit of a challenge for me. And I can start building up the sub-tanks the more I die. This is what we need to do. Keep an eye out. Well, this is like the third time, so... Okay, you got there, so move over here. Okay, that was close. What's that? So the third time, okay, look at it. He's probably looking on the right wall again. Nope, he's on the left. It's not really a pattern, it's like a block. Round 2. First time you throw the hammer like that. Now the second time, you want to hit the wall. Now, get above him, so you laser beam, and repeat. Oh, you don't want to get hit. Ah! Ah. Really not that bad of a fight. It's just, you gotta avoid simple mistakes. So, as soon as he jumps, like, just jump from the top of the edge of there. And if you timed it right, it'll land on the wall past you as you're falling. And you should be able to evade it. Okay, this is where everything gets hard. The third phase is very tough. Hey, at least there's some energy here, though.
You're finished, Zero. Iris is waiting for you.
Are you ready for your final journey?
I'm really happy to see how to fight this guy. Oh! Like that. That's really tough. So go. Again.
to become space dust.
This might be the hardest Sigma fight ever. The nice thing is, if you do this, if you're smart, not smart, but if you play this smart, you can get through the first two phases without any damage. The first one's easy to have damage. The second one, I mean, it's not hard, I'd say, but I wouldn't say it's easy, as you see. But if you can do both of the first two phases without taking any damage, the third phase is less difficult. It's still very difficult, but at least it's not as difficult as it would be otherwise. Just gotta keep using the save. X is even easier. There we go. Oh, that. Do it this way. Barely made it, but barely made it. Fortunately, took some damage, but not too bad. That worked. Good. Barely made it, but that's still good. And I took a little damage, but it's not bad. It's just, I need to make sure I don't push a little more. I want to make sure it's There we go. Not too bad. Now we just gotta handle the third phase. And hope we can do it. Like I said, the nice thing is, if you run out of lives here, you don't have to do the whole boss rush. You just come right back to where you were before.
Prepare to become space dust.
Whoa! How did that happen? Yeah, I'm not okay, all bets are off because I don't know if I'll be able to keep my subject energy if I lose all my lives. So I'm actually gonna use my subject energy for this time.
Space dust.
We'll see what happens. I'm kind of remembering how best to fight. It's still very difficult though, of course. I thought Sigma knew that about Zero and Iron, so I wonder if it just simply ready for round.
Yep, I did that wrong. That time I did it better. Ah! Didn't do it right then. That's right. Nope. There we go. Okay. Phase 3 again. Try it.
Tremble with terror. You are finished.
No, you. Ah! Oh. I'm just gonna have to end up losing. Let's see what I can do about this. I didn't think that thing was gonna spawn there. Yep, okay. Well, at least we get to keep our sub-tanks, though. And proof of concept, we don't have to do the boss rush again. And we get that, we're good. Let's try again. Hopefully this time I don't make as many mistakes.
Are you ready for your final journey?
Here we go. Go. Sorry. Go.
Ready for round 2?
There we go. That is really close. Oh! Did not work. I didn't have to climb. You don't have to. Wouldn't that just be my luck that I'd just be making it harder than it was? That could very well be. Okay.
Prepare to become space dust.
This is the hard part again. What? Oh my gosh, it crushed me. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me. I don't know if I should be amused or annoyed at that happened.
Are you ready for your final journey?
How I did not get hit, I am not sure, but I am more than okay with accepting that. I'm just gonna try something. There. That simplifies it. That really simplifies it. I'm just making it harder on me all this time. Just wait here. Jump a little bit, and there you go. That's so much easier. No damage. Not too bad.
Tremble with terror. You are finished.
Nope, nope, nope. Ah! There you are. No! Okay. That's the... Oh no! Okay, now I gotta win this fight. Don't bother with this game.
to him. Oops. Yeah, just in case. And hey, we're gonna beat it! Woo! That. Oh, folks!
What's so funny? This weapon is aimed at Earth. No one can stop it. No! Goodbye, Zero.
This works for Stan. Okay. Here's Stan another big, I don't know, big sail when it blows up. Time to get out.
General. Zero. I was wrong. Sigma. He blinded me. It's okay. Rest. With my body, I can stop the weapon. But then it's over for the soldier. Farewell. General!
So, this is what happened to me. This is my fate. I couldn't save anyone after all. Iris!
Please stop, brother! Zero.
Iris, did we Reploids all turn out to be Mavericks after all?
Huh. That kind of alludes to a little bit what happens in X5, which we'll find out very soon. Anyway, that's X4. Oh, that boss fight is very hard. So I guess that's supposed to be the thing exploding, but yeah, it doesn't look like it's moving at all. But hey, they can only do so much back then. More rich. Yeah, that sound effect is more rich. I mean, it's more rich than X3, that's for sure. And so that is the end of the Mega Man Legacy Collection 1. The rest of the games pick up a Mega Man Legacy Collection, or Mega Man X Legacy Collection 2, I should say. And I have that, of course. So that will be the next project. So right now, we'll just let these credits roll, and then we'll go ahead and start that, probably. I'll have to exit out of this, and I'll close the stream, of course, and then we'll begin. Presented by Capcom. And there's us going away, I guess. The battle has ended, but for some reason Zero's memory of the past continues to haunt his mind. As a hunter, it is his duty to go after those Mavericks. At the same time, he knows that it is his destiny to defeat his friend one day. Two different people, two different fates. In the future, Zero's decision will lead two great hunters to tragedy. The future is coming. Yeah, I looked away when and then I realized, oh, that's going. Oops. Anyway, that is Megaman X4, and again, alluding to the what would have been climax of X5, but obviously there's an X6, X7, X and X8, and there's also Megaman X Command Mission, which takes place I think 100 years roughly after X8, and then of course you have the Zero series. But of course the Command Mission is not on here, so I can't stream that. But we're at least going to go up to X8. Anyway, so we will exit out of that. And we'll start the next stream probably here pretty soon. I might actually at least start X5 tonight. But I probably won't get too far. But we'll see what happens. So anyway, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying it. And I will see you next time. Take care.